Jennifer Epstein, I'm going to take you to St. Petersburg this morning, and I'm going to take you to Salt Creek Arts, the old Southeast Arts District. That's where I am. This is, so the husband, wife, kind of the core and anchor, if you will, of Salt Creek Arts. He is a retired firefighter who became an artist through wood turning. She is a ceramicist who, and a former graphic arts designer who does amazing work herself. They love to share their studio space with other local artists. They also offer classes here if you'd like to discover your own inner artist. And Nick, who does the wood turning, he's always trying to come up with something new. He's working with, he's designing marionettes. He's like carving marionettes out of wood, Pinocchio.
That's
and
so
you know,
cool.
now that I think about it, Nick does have a little bit of Geppetto look to him. Now that I think this through.
I gotta see
So
this.
I'm going to introduce you to a real life Geppetto this morning, and we'll see if we'll see his Pinocchio and see if any of them have come to life yet. We'll tell you all about what they're into these days and what they're working on. We're going to have a good day here in St. Petersburg, Salt Creek Arts. That's where we're going to have a good day, Tampa Bay.
And Charley Belcher, good morning.
Good day to you. We're seeing all sorts of art in St. Petersburg. First of all, by Mother Nature. That sunrise, Dave was right. That was a special glow of the sky right before the sun came up. Just gorgeous out there this morning. And we're at Salt Creek Arts. That is an art studio, a gallery, a place for workshops and classes as well. It all started when a retired firefighter realized he liked wood turning and turns local downed trees and wood into gorgeous bowls like this. But he has gone beyond the bowls these days. I mean, you can only make so many bowls, right? So he's starting other ventures. We're talking marionettes, musical instruments. Yeah, and he's also let his wife join in on the fun. She's the real artist in the family. I'm going to tell you all about it and everything they're up to now when Good Day Tampa Bay continues from Salt Creek Arts in St. Petersburg. Good day to you. Yeah, we're in St. Petersburg here, and we saw the sunrise, too, right over the water. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Speaking of gorgeous, not the artist, but the art. Nick Reale certainly makes some gorgeous bowls out of locally harvested wood. And it's usually scrap wood that people are just trying to get rid of, and he makes it into something beautiful. We're going to check in with him. Salt Creek Arts, that's the name of the studio. He shares it here with his wife, and they're all about promoting art of others as well and teaching others how to be inspirationally artistic. So look at that. Look at you see it creating right there, right in front of your very eyes. There goes a bowl. Stick around, everybody. Tell you all about it next. Good day, Tampa Bay. Happy Tuesday to you. It's Tuesday, right, Jason?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Happy Tuesday to you. I'm Charley Belcher coming to you from St. Petersburg today. Salt Creek Arts, name of the studio here. Nick Reale, his lovely wife, Charley. They're the anchor artists of the studio, offering workshops and love to share their space with other artists at times. And this all started, retired firefighter right here who realized he liked wood turning.
Yeah, that's it's a really long and boring story, but
well, that's the highlights. The good parts of it.
Retired from the fire department and started turning and making pens.
Oh, that's right. Started with pens. I forgot about that.
And I quickly got over that and wanted to move on to bigger and better things. And I didn't like the idea of buying lumber all the time.
Right.
High prices, and they're coming from Africa and South America. So I did some research, and I found out that the local lumber, the local trees are wonderful to use, and they're great here in Florida. Nobody knows that. And the dumps are full of free wood. So I figured out how to do that, how to mill it myself, and how to make bowl blanks for turning things like this or bigger.
So literally, I mean, here's a chunk of wood. What tree was this?
So we're turning camphor. This is the same
is that
piece of wood. Yep.
Smells good.
And it's beautiful. It has all kinds of figure and grain, and it maintains this wonderful smell for quite a while.
Yeah, I really like that.
And it's this is just a piece that I had cut into a bowl blank, but unfortunately had a big crack through it.
Oops.
So I had to cut it into smaller pieces. Otherwise, this has a tendency to explode off of the lathe.
Right. And then you basically remove everything that's not a bowl or a cup.
That's right. That's right.
Sculptors like to say.
And that's the great thing about wood turning is you can be really free form with it. You don't have to have a plan like building a piece of furniture. You can just go, okay, I'm going to put this chunk of wood on here and I'm going to see what I'm going to make. Yeah. And sometimes it's a toothpick. You know, sometimes it turns into firewood. Yeah. But a lot of times you get some unique shapes. And
I love the larger bowls and things like this. I mean, I would assume that takes a lot of time, and it's also delicate. You got to be careful with it.
It takes a really long time to dry it. It's at least a year after the tree comes down, and I mill it. Yep. So, and this is more camphor. This camphor came down in historic Kenwood. All these pieces.
I like that you know the history of where the tree came from, too. And that's the finished product.
This is finished. This is rosewood. And this rosewood came down in the Pink Streets, that neighborhood on the south side.
I love one year I bought a bowl from you for my mom for Christmas. Yeah. And you had a photo of the tree.
Of the actual tree.
Before they were taking it out for some construction or something. You had a photo of the tree. I mean, but that's pretty cool when you can, it's local. I can tell you where this tree stood and for how long it stood, and now you've got it forever as a piece of art.
I'm always trying to do that because these trees have a history in the area. Yeah. Like had one on 1st Avenue North and 49th Street where they put the Sunrunner line. So they had to take this tree down to put that in.
I love it. I love it.
So
beautiful stuff. When we come back, he said he got tired of the pens. He's getting bored with bowls. So he's now branched out to marionettes and musical instruments. You heard me right. More with Geppetto when Good Day Tampa Bay continues.
And right now, we check in with Charley Belcher. Hi, what do you got? What's going on there?
Hey, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Nick is actually playing a musical instrument he built from scratch. Wow. It's a St. Pete strummer, he calls it. And yes, if you think he looks like Geppetto, by the way, he hates that, and he's already getting texts, everybody calling him Geppetto. So, sorry, Nick. But you're the one that started making marionettes out of wood, man. I don't know what to tell you. He made this, which he, by the way, Russell, thinks this looks like Russell Rhodes. Uh-oh, now we're having all sorts of... He thinks that looks like Russell Rhodes.
What?
Right, needs glasses, and he was very kind in the hair department. But stick around, everybody. Woo!
Yes, he was.
Look, that is Russell. Hey, coming up next on the news, everybody. I am trying to...
That was perfect.
Stick around, everybody. Going to talk about musical instruments and marionettes with Nick Reale when Good Day Tampa Bay continues from St. Petersburg and Salt Creek Arts.
No.
Good day, Tampa Bay. I'm Charley Belcher coming to you from St. Petersburg today. Just seeing what the sound a St. Pete strummer makes. And that's it. Those are whole notes?
The frets are all whole notes. The bottom is your melody. Right? And
that's cool.
Then you could, so anybody can play them. So you have your melody and then you...
That's such a cute sound. By the way, Salt Creek Arts, that's where I am. Nick Reale, firefighter turned wood turner, turned musician, turned instrument maker. So you call these the St. Pete strummers. How'd you get into making these? What are they made out of? How do you make them?
Well, they're made out of local wood. These are all made from mango, a tree that grew about 2 blocks away from here. And a very good friend, mentor, and teacher of mine taught me how to make these strummers, and a lot of it is hand carved, handmade. Each one is unique.
Where do you sell them?
I sell them at the Craft Art Festival. Upcoming is the Old Southeast Artist Studio Tour this Saturday. We're stop number 4.
Oh, okay, good.
And we can sell them there. And if people call up, a lot of times it's word of mouth. So it's really nice. They're fun to play and they're easy to play.
Okay, I've been calling you Geppetto all morning.
Yes.
Because, Nick Reale, you started making marionettes.
I did.
Now, what led you into the marionette world?
So there was a upcoming show that I had to make something for a show called Ghost Stories. And what freaked me out as a kid mostly was marionettes.
Yeah.
So I started making them and rapidly became addicted to hand carving them. So there are no machinery, no Dremels, nothing, no power carvers. They're all hand carved with tools that I sharpen and cut myself with. Usually it's 2 or 3 Band-Aids.
Do you start with the face? Is that how it all begins?
I normally, yes. I'll start with a face because I want to know what the character might come looking like. And sometimes I will use a picture of somebody and create a picture. So my favorite puppet, and it's the reason I have it covered up, is this one. Does that look familiar?
I wondered why that one was covered up there.
So this is mini me. This is Charlie, right? And he can even do it. He could Cotton Eye Joe, right? We're having a good day, Tampa Bay. Or, hey Jen, do you know what the movie trivia question is today? Do you know the answer? Do you? It's Star Wars. It's always Star Wars. Why don't you ever get it?
I've lost all control. And he obviously watches way too much Good Day Tampa Bay.
Way too much.
Yeah, I love the shirt, the plaid shirt. There's a gap in the teeth there. Oh, yeah. My goodness.
And he likes to hug. See?
And he likes to hug. Oh, look at that. I've got no strings to hold me down. Russell Rhodes. Nick Reale, Geppetto, if you will. Multi-talented. When we come back, we'll meet his wife.
It's great.
Who's equally as talented. I know. All right. I've been called a blockhead for a lot of years, but there you go.
You never look better, though. Yeah,
You're
never look better.
Day, Tampa Bay.
See you later, okay?
Bye.